Bridging Gaps organized its second youth exchange for 20 teenagers from Germany and South Africa with a focus on global inequalities. At the end of this 9 month project, the participants were asked what changed in their lives and what brought about the most significant change throughout the youth exchange. The following contributions are their answers to this question.
What I also learned, and that's something very positive, that how a family was built, kind of how we all come together, and it was a great group. So we all came together in the South African and the German team, and we get one family. So everybody was friends with someone, and we were one big group and a very strong team. And I think that's something what I will never forget as well.
I became more self-confident, and also that I became a bit happier, and that I'm able to motivate other people also to do something. And
before the youth exchange, I was not the same person that I am now. So basically, after the youth exchange, I've completely changed, and I think I'm more mature than before. So yeah, so like yeah.
Actually, I didn't think that it changed me a lot, but I thought about it and found a lot of things, and that surprised me a lot. At first, I tried not to have stereotypes, but I also learned that I can't anything from my first thought because that happens unconsciously, but I can control the second thought. I try to see inequalities in my everyday life and not see them as normal. Also, to say my opinion to these topics, and in general, I'm more self-confident. For example, that I'm dancing and singing how I want and in my own way. I'm discussing more with people because I learned that a discussion is quite an interesting thing. But also, I'm more confident to speak in languages. I'm more open and more interested in other people, of their feelings, thoughts, culture, and their stories. I learned that I can be myself.
The topic that has brought upon the most significant change in my life is voice. It has opened my mind and made me realize the importance of everyone having their own voices heard and have everyone have a fair chance to share their thoughts. This topic has made me do self-reflection to find my voice and to be comfortable and confident to voice my opinion, but most importantly, for my voice to be heard as well. I now know and understand the true meaning of voice, and I feel so inspired to implement the knowledge that I have about voice with others.
I'm more confident in like standing in front of a group of people and talking, whereas at the beginning of this whole encounter, whatever, I wasn't as confident as I am now. I'm still like a bit, nervous, but I am more confident than when I started. So
I really changed a lot because I was a very shy person. I didn't communicate with everyone, but now I'm really communicating with everyone, and I think that's a great thing. I overcome my shyness and I came out of my comfort zone.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, I would say that I see the world kind of different, because I wouldn't say that before this exchange, I didn't think about I didn't think about that much what others do and how they act and how they react about something, so certain stuff. And now I would say I'm really kind of, yeah, I'm searching, so I'm looking to this stuff, and I'm, yeah, searching to find it, and I'm acting how I see it, and so I find out much more stuff, I would say.
I'm confident now to say to other peoples that they shouldn't judge somebody or that they shouldn't do racist things, and now I see the racist things, and Yeah.
I think for me personally, I have made a big change. Or there was a change in my or development. I really can feel like, for example, my view changed. I realized that there is like, first of all, this huge privilege difference between South Africa and Germany. That is just, there's so many things that are normal for me and they're just not in different parts of the world, and how happy one should be to. And it's really important that for me that I have realized this, because a lot of people haven't, and that's the thing.
Maybe I also like got more confident also about those topics, like to say something against it. If like someone says a racist joke or something, I say something against it, and I'm more confident about that, and I say my opinion. And yeah, I feel more like them changing things and trying to protect people. Yeah, so I think we got a lot out of this exchange, maybe a lot more, which I didn't see.
My most significant change after the youth exchange, I feel like I've become more aware of things happening here in the world, and like I've I have more like information about things that's happening out here, and I feel like I, I can like go and like share the information I have with the people.
2 or 3 seconds times that we meet us, I knew some new friends, and I liked the persons in Germany very. Then we was in South Africa. I meet all the other peoples from South African, and I learned so much about racism and things about gender inequality. I learned, and in South Africa the people was very nice, and I love these people. And thank you. Have a great time.
Especially the point of Africa as one country. I've become more aware of that phenomenon in my life, and I hear people say it and see how stereotypes are applied to that.
Before the youth exchange, I have to say that I thought that Africa is only a poor continent, and black people can't be so rich and so developed as white people are. I thought that the white people are better than the black people, so I couldn't identify myself with my skin color. I always thought that white people are in a higher position, but I mean, like, Africa's much more. South African culture, music, and feeling is incredible. Now I'm proud of my skin color and background, and I don't have to hide myself. Through these weeks, I could increase my knowledge and can understand the society more, and use this knowledge in my life and speak about it with other people. I see these stereotypes in the media, and I also try don't not to say stereotyping things. For example, not to say the insults, behinders.
The only place where I could say I think I've changed is like how I see things though. Um like after youth exchange I knew there were certain things in society that were like not proper. But then my actual view on those things changed as I got like to get like a deeper understanding of it, and I actually saw most of these inequalities. So like
Then I also learned that there are big differences between South Africa and Germany, and that most times the Germans have it much more easy than the South Africans to be, for example, successful or stuff like this, because yeah, because of certain stuff like this school system there, and that's much more complicated to get even more kind of up and standing against the system. And even if there are
that I changed that in that way that it's more easy for me to accept other people and their opinions, which is really important to create like a treatment, how you treat people with respect, and it's really something important when we're kind of proud. And of course, for myself, spending this time with all those beautiful people in this country and even in Germany.
Since I started with the youth exchange, I think that now I am much more open and like I think before I do stuff because
exchange has really helped me a lot, like to be sustainable and reduce, reuse, and recycle, and has helped me to overcome my fears. And yes, thank you, Youth Exchange.
Ich fand die Zeit in Südafrika einfach anders. Also es wird immer in meinem Kopf bleiben, in irgendeiner Ecke. Und es war einfach für mich eine wunderschöne Erfahrung. Und ich bin echt sehr dankbar auch an die Organisatoren, die uns das, also uns Schüler, das ermöglicht haben. Und ja.